evening, Iowa City, and everyone out there on internet land. Welcome to the Smartest Iowan. I am your host, Yale Cohn. This is the great game show here on PATV when we decide who is, in fact, the smartest Iowan in all the land. We have a very special show this evening, election-themed show. The election was, of course, yesterday. If you went out and voted, thank you for participating very much. We have two folks on the show today who love politics, who talk about politics all the time. They have, in fact, a radio show of their own. It's on KRUI right here in Iowa City. It is called American Reason. I'm very pleased to welcome to the studio this evening good friends of mine, Vikram and Matthew. Welcome very much.
Well, thank you for having us. Thank you. Yeah.
Vikram, you are Team 1 today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I guess I've loved politics ever since I was a little kid, and I was really excited when Matt finally, came to me and decided to, start this show that's every Sunday from 4 to 5 on 89.7 KRUI.
Fantastic. And you, Matt, tell us about yourself. Long walks on the beach. What do you like?
Well, I like all that stuff too, but yeah, it's weird since we're from the same show. I guess our life story is going to be kind of the same for a purpose like this.
Okay.
I will say that we started about 5 years ago,
Yeah.
just before, several months before the last election. And it's kind of been interesting to observe an entire electoral round like this, an entire cycle.
So the name of the show is American Reason. Which one of you represents America, and which one of you represents your America
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
your
and
reason?
reason, yeah.
Okay,
That's honestly
fantastic. All right.
A lot of truth.
Without further ado, let us commence with the show. Round 1, question the first, going to Vikram. Okay. Vikram, what is the minimum number of electoral votes that a presidential candidate can earn by winning a state, excluding Maine and Nebraska?
Oh, that would be 3.
3.
Yes.
3 is correct. Well done. Moving on to Matthew. Question 1. What state currently awards the most electoral votes to the winner of its state's election? And that is 55 electoral votes.
That would be California, Yale.
California is correct. So far, so good, gentlemen. But they are going to get harder. Let me caution you now.
Imagine so.
Number 2, question 2. On November 7th, 1944, who was elected to a record 4th term as President of the United States?
That'd be FDR.
FDR? What is FDR?
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
game.
That is correct. We are sticklers. Well done, well done. All right, Matt, question number 2 for you. On November 7th, 1933, Fiorello LaGuardia was elected the 99th mayor of what major American city?
That would be New York, sir.
New York, indeed. Wow, you guys are really going. We do have a tiebreaker on, and it comes down to it at the end. Yeah, we may come down to it. All right, number 3. Name both pairs of U.S. presidents who were father and son.
Oh, well, that would be George Herbert Walker Bush, and then George W. Bush, and then John Adams and John Quincy Adams.
That is correct. That is correct. Well done, sir. All right, moving right along. Question 3 for you, Matt. Name the lone pair of United States presidents who were grandfather and grandson.
Oh, wow. You know what? I think it's probably the Martin Van Burens, but I don't know their names. So
That's
wrong.
your. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're actually looking for William Henry and Benjamin Harrison.
Really? They were related? I didn't know that.
Yes, indeed.
Nobody knows who their president anyway.
Wow.
His was a lot easier. You got to give me that. Yeah. That's not
I
fair.
am but the host. These questions are written by a very talented and very competent Tyler Sandersfeld and Calvin Goodlaxon. Question the 4th. George McGovern used what subdued Simon and Garfunkel #1 song? Live television, shirts falling out the sky. George McGovern used what very subdued Simon and Garfunkel #1 song in his failed bid for the presidency in 1972? What was their theme song?
Oh, let's go with Bridge Under Troubled Water. How's that sound? Yeah? No?
Actually, very close, but not quite. It's Bridge Over Troubled Water. You said Bridge Under. This is serious business, man. Public access television.
Okay.
We'll get audited if we let that stuff slip by. Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Oh my gosh, over.
All right, Matt, question for you. Bruce Springsteen frowned upon Ronald Reagan's use of what song for his campaign in 1984? What song of Springsteen's is used by Reagan? Springsteen did not like that.
Born in the USA.
Born in the USA. That is correct. All right, Vic. Question number 5 for you. Following the Vice President and the Speaker of the House, who is next in line for succession to the presidency of the United States?
Let's go with President Pro Tem.
President Pro Tem of
The Senate.
Of the Senate. That is correct. Well done, well done. All right. Next question's for you, Matthew. Who is the current president pro tempore? Tempore? Is that like tempura? How is it with President pro tem?
It goes really well with sake.
Okay. All right. Anything politics. You need a drink of some kind. Who is the current president pro tempore of the United States Senate?
Oh, this is such a hard question because he's the senior senator from Hawaii. His first name is Daniel, but his last name has such a bizarre spelling, I'm not sure that I know how to spell it. I believe it's I-N-Y-O-U-H.
Inouye?
Is it Inouye?
I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Well done. Question 6, moving right
Asian
along.
American ever in American politics. By the way.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Did not know that. See, even I learned something on this show. All right, next question for you, Vic. Who was the last presidential nominee not representing the Republican or Democratic Party to receive at least one electoral vote?
Oh, one electoral vote. I'm going to go with Teddy Roosevelt. No?
No, I'm afraid it was John Hospers.
Wow.
John Hospers. No, I've never heard
Not a
of him.
million years.
So,
We're in the weeds now.
Yeah, I know.
We're
I know.
going down. It's getting heavy. All right, Matt. Question 6. Who was the last presidential nominee not representing the Republican or Democratic Party to receive more electoral votes than either the Republican or Democratic nominee?
More electoral votes?
More electoral votes than either of the nominees from the two big parties.
You know what? I'm going to go with Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah.
What's your final answer?
That is my
Teddy Roosevelt it is. Well done,
Thank you.
Matt. All right, Vic, next question is
That
for
was a
you.
stretch.
Yep.
What leaked journalist is widely credited for popularizing the term red states and blue states
Oh.
to describe Republican voting state and Democratic voting states respectively?
He's the guy. Who's the guy with Face the Nation? If I remember. No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why is he going to help you? You're on a different team.
Oh, come on! I helped it with Daniel Inouye.
One guy gets a T-shirt, one guy gets to fed to the Tigers.
You know what?
I don't know what either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you don't want to just hasten a guess?
Gosh, no. See, I can picture him, but his name's
If
completely
this
gone.
were the next round, you could draw a picture of him. And we could let the judges see if that was an accurate caricature. But
Yeah.
alas, no, it was Tim Russert.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tim Russert.
it's that young of a term? That's amazing to me.
What color are we?
Huh?
What color are we here in Iowa? Are we red? Are we blue? Or can I?
We're blue this year.
Blue?
We're purple. By
Okay.
the definition of a sort of persistent swing state. We're blue this time.
Okay. All right. Next question is for you. What 19th century cartoonist is credited for popularizing the use of a donkey and an elephant as symbols for the Democratic and Republican parties, respectively? Who was the cartoonist who came up with these images that are now so very, very common?
I'm just going to take a complete stab in the dark and think if it might be Thurber.
No, it was Thomas Nast.
Oh, okay.
Thomas Nast.
Right? Wrong.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Sassy. Knock it off over there.
All right, next question for you, Vic.
Yeah.
Vikram, in what year was the only presidential election when the winner of an absolute majority of the popular vote did not win the election?
That would be 1824.
No.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Did not win the popular vote. Win the election?
Won the absolute majority of the popular vote, but did not win the election.
Well, that'd be 2000.
No, I'm afraid it was 1876.
Oh,
1876.
It was 2000. I was about to blow.
Yeah. Okay.
6. I'm curious. We'll
See,
have
I was
to find out.
thinking. I was thinking it was John Quincy Adams because that went to the House to finally be decided.
Well, I was reading before this election, there was some kind of nightmare scenario where there was a split tie and it was decided we could have had President Romney and Vice President Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been such a great sitcom. All right, next question. Next question for you, Matthew. All right, in what year was the only presidential election when all 4 recipients of electoral votes were from the same party?
Oh. You know what? Was it 1790?
No, it was 1824. What party was it?
I was thinking no.
Whatever happened to the Whig
I
Party?
was wondering if it was before the advent of.
Well, this would be the Democratic Republicans. Is that-
yeah.
Democratic Republicans?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know the answer. So
But
I
who
thought
were the Whigs anyway, and what happened to them? Are
The
they-
Whigs?
The Whigs kind of became Republicans-ish, right?
Sort of. Light.
Yeah.
We just, there's jokes, ladies and gentlemen, that you cannot hear at home,
Yeah.
but they're amusing us. Next question is for you, Vikram.
Yeah.
Chancellor of Germany, Angela Merkel, belongs to what political party? What is a political party of German Chancellor? Angela Merkel?
She's the Democratic something or the others. There you go. You want me to be more specific, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go with Socialist Democrats. It's not
In
it.
Germany,
I know.
you lunatic?
I know.
It is the Christian Democratic Union. Christianity, very popular in Europe, apparently. All right, next question for you, Matthew. Australian Prime Minister Julia Gillard belongs to what political party? What is her party?
Oh, I know she's an atheist.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know, Freemasons.
No. It is the Australian Labor Party.
Really?
Labor Party. They have a lot of parties over there. They're not stuck with just two like us.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know the weather's nicer down there too.
Yeah.
So consider when people say, "My God doesn't win, I'm going to Canada." I would go to Australia, man. I'd go someplace warmer.
New Zealand.
Really?
Lord of the Rings town, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Been a hobbit book.
Last question of this round, going to you, Vikram.
Okay.
Coming up, what two Saturday Night Live cast members portrayed President George H.W. Bush and Michael Dukakis for debate sketches in 1988? Who were the two actors who portrayed those two?
George H.W. Bush and Michael Dukakis. Ooh. Well, let's go with Dana Carvey and Al Franken.
No, Dana, almost. Dana Carvey and John Lovitz.
Oh, John Lovitz.
Lovitz.
No.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
funny.
good stuff. He never does anything anymore. He
He's
just
got
made
a podcast theater
Really?
in L.A.
He was one of the rare comics that didn't blow all his money on drugs, so he can live comfortably after the work he did.
The last thing I saw was The Critic. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, Matt. Last question for you from this round.
Yes, sir.
What two Saturday Night Live cast members portrayed President George W. Bush and John Kerry for debate sketches in 2004?
Oh, I'm going to get killed for not knowing this. So Will Ferrell, and who did John Kerry? Who looks most like Lurch? Saturday Night Live cast of those years. I have to think up something. All right, I mean, I'm a fan of that show too, John Kerry. I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, it was Will Forte
Will
and
Forte?
Seth Meyers.
Oh, really?
Seth Meyers,
Wow.
yeah. Seth Meyers
Really
used to do
surprised
acting.
about that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of round one. We'll be right back after a short break with round two. But the viewer's question is coming up. Before that, if you know the answer to this, give us a call at 319-338-8456. This week's viewer's question is, what state's presidential election are still being tabulated as we speak? What state has not figured out how to finish counting stuff? If you know that, give us a call. We'll be right back.
And then I run the board. We're on the air.
And we're back. You caught me being fresh with one of our contestants. He had a little microphone problem.
Sorry if you couldn't hear me. Believe me, it's probably the best.
Yeah, how took the joke right out of my joke book. All right, welcome back, contestants. Get your marker boards ready. This is the round where we're gonna write and or draw our answers. Question number one, and again, all these questions go to both of you. So, what newspaper famously printed the infamously incorrect headline, Dewey Defeats Truman in 1948? Everybody knows that, but what paper was it where he's holding up over his head? Is it A, the Chicago Tribune, B, the Washington Times-Herald, or C, the Daily Planet? All right, you both have an answer? All right, turn your boards around. Let's see what you got. Vikram has got A, the Chicago Tribune. Matt has got B, the Washington Times-Herald. It is, in fact, A, the Chicago Tribune. I saw a great Photoshopped kind of play on that yesterday. It was Truman holding up a paper and it said, Cthulhu defeats Megatron. So that was somebody's take on Cthulhu. I'm not big on Lovecraftian pronunciations. All right, question number 2. Which of these now defunct parties spent the longest amount of time occupying the White House? Is it A, the Democratic Republican Party, B, the Federalist Party, or C, our old dear friends, the Whig Party that we were just talking about? All right.
Bam.
Vikram has A, Matt has A. The answer we were looking for is A. It is the Democratic Republican Party. All right, moving along.
Good job.
Question 3. Which of these Chief Justices of the United States Supreme Court never ran as a candidate for President of the United States? Is it A, Earl Warren, B, John Jay, or C, John Marshall?
See, I know you threw one of them there just to mess with me, didn't you? So do I go with my gut or not? All right.
However you go, we need an answer forthwith. Fourth to the width, gentlemen. This is television.
Come on.
Bam.
No time for taking your time like on radio. Vikram's got A, Earl Warren. Vikram's got C, Earl Warren, and Matthew's got A. Okay.
Really?
Vikram has A, he has C.
No
The
way.
answer is C. The answer is C. Vikram gets it. All right. Number 4.
Oh.
Number 4. Oh, I was looking at the screen, which is reversed and this and that. I'm all
got me all
verklempt here. Number 4. If you see these symbols on your election ballot, in which country are you voting? A, Azerbaijan, B, India, or C, Pakistan?
This also seems unfair, by the way.
Okay.
Precisely why.
Matt's got C, Pakistan. Vikram's got B, India. The answer we're looking for is, in fact, B, India. Well done.
My statistically
Oh,
eliminated
he's from Texas. What are you talking about? All right, next question. Question number 5. Name the vice president heard here. Let's take a listen.
What a challenge to every person in this land to live up to the goals and the ideals of those who have gone before us and have charted the course of our action. I was deeply moved last night. I received a singular tribute from a friend and a great president, a tribute that I shall never forget.
All right, gentlemen, who was that? A, Herbert Humphrey, B, Nelson Rockefeller, or C, Spiro Agnew? The answer we're looking for is A, Hubert Humphrey.
God. You're
Well
killing
done,
me.
Vikram. All right, number 6. Question number 6. Name 3 of the 4 presidential candidates other than Barack Obama and Mitt Romney that had enough ballot access to possibly win in 2012.
Just last names is fine?
No. I want their full names.
Ah, fine. Okay, here.
My last names will be fine. It's
Okay.
a small whiteboard.
Yeah, that's right.
Divide.
All right.
Divide.
I need 3. 3 of the 4. 3 of the 4. You know, he's not done yet. He could
Oh,
just be
yeah, that's
reading your
true.
answer.
What am I doing?
I shielded my
Okay, but we got to come up,
All right,
Matt.
Sorry, I forgot it.
All
I
right.
studied for this one.
All right. We got Good. Matt's got Good and
Johnson.
Stein, and Vikram's
Gary
got Good
Johnson,
and Stein and
Libertarian
Johnson. We
candidate.
need 3.
So
You're
hard to
almost
try and
there.
remember,
Yeah.
Johnson is a very uncommon name.
Unbelievable.
I can imagine. So that question goes to Vic. Question 7. Spell the following presidential candidate's name.
Oh, gosh.
John Charles Fremont. Spell that out for me.
Wait, the whole thing? Or just
Yes.
Fremont? So John Charles Fremont. Okay.
This is television. We do things
John
all the way to the end. Not like you radio guys.
Charles.
He's not done yet. He could be looking at your answer.
I want Pete Vickram, won't you?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's take a look. All right, turn it around so I can look at it with my eye. No.
Okay, that's
not
fine.
there. And, well, yeah, he's got it spelled
Yeah.
correctly, but he doesn't have the little the accent over the E, so you both don't get it.
Oh.
Yeah, he had the accent, but he misspelled it.
Not in a million years.
All right, that was a difficult question. Question number 8. Draw both Barack Obama, excuse me. God, that was a kind of a
Barack Obama.
Wow, whoops. I just revealed a little bit about my thoughts. Draw Barack Obama and Mitt Romney's official campaign logos. Draw it up. What are their logos?
Here we go.
That's as close as I can get it. I don't remember.
Okay, here's a go.
Okay. All right. Well, Vikram has fallen on his sword in service of making a statement. This may be the first political cartoon answer to a question on Smartest Iowan. The O is correct, but the piece of money is not, in fact, Romney's official logo. And let's take a look at what Matt had. Close enough. Yeah, it looks, you know, the one kind of looks like a Pepsi logo, but yeah, I
The other one is sideways.
I will give that to you. All right.
That's very generous. You know?
All right, this question is the winner's question from last week. So let's take a look at the winner's question from last week.
Hi, I'm Sebastian.
And I'm Alexander. And we're last week's winners of the Smartest Iowans. Our winner's question is,
What family was murdered in the Villisca house in 1912?
A, last name Wilson, B, last name Thompson, or C, last name Moore?
Galaxy Pandas?
Out.
Is it a question for us?
Yes,
Yeah, from the Galaxy Pandas.
from the Galaxy Pandas. All right, Vikram's got B, which
not
is
again.
Thompson. Matt has got C, which is Moore. The answer we were looking for is C.
Yeah.
Oh.
In your face.
All right, last question of this round. Last question of this round. Name the presidential nominee in the political ad here supported. We're going to see a little ad here. And who was this ad in support of?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
That little girl really shouldn't have been playing with such a dangerous flower, huh? All right, LBJ from Vic and McGovern from Matt. We are, in fact, looking for LBJ. Because that was the ad he had against, was it Goldwater, I think.
Goldwater, yeah.
Known from the era.
All right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of round 2. We'll be right back with the final round, the Iowa round. Stick around, and we'll see you just after this short break. The pressure's on, gentlemen. 20 points each. First question to you, Vic.
Yeah.
What is the official name of the home of the current governor of Iowa? What is the official name?
Like the name of the house?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Iowa House?
No, it is Terrace Hill.
Okay.
Terrace Hill.
Okay.
All right.
I know.
Matt, this question to you. Who was the first governor of Iowa to reside in Terrace Hill and did so for 5 terms?
Whoa.
5 terms. It's a long time.
I have no idea. Terry Branstad.
No. Robert D. Ray. Next question
Never
is
heard that
for
name.
you, Vic.
Yeah.
Who won the Iowa Democratic Caucus in 1992 easily, yet had no real chance of succeeding anywhere else?
92, would that be Dick Gephardt?
No. It was Tom
Oh, Tom Harkin!
Tom Harkin, local
right.
guy,
Poor
almost
Harkin.
made good. Next question to you, Matt. Other than Harkin, who was the last Democratic candidate to win the Iowa caucus but lose the nomination?
To win the Iowa caucus, but lose the nomination?
Yes. Democratic candidate.
As Democratic candidate. Oh boy. I guess I have no idea. I got to pick something. Clinton.
No, it was actually Dick Gephardt.
Oh, come on.
Gephardt. Yeah. All right, number 3, Vic. What governor of Iowa ran for the Democratic nomination for president in 1892, but lost to Grover Cleveland?
Governor of Iowa, all right. 1892. Rutherford B. Iowa.
No, it wasn't Herky Hawk either. The answer we're looking for is Horace Boys. Horace Boys. All right, moving right along, Matt. What U.S. representative representing Iowa ran for president in 1892 on the Populist ticket, earning 22 electoral votes?
1892? Oh, boy. I don't know. Elmer Fudd. This is way out of my wheelhouse. Yeah.
James B. Weaver. James B. Weaver. Next question for you, Matt. Excuse me, Vic.
Yeah, it's his turn. I don't want any more.
Which of 5 Democratic candidates did Terry Branstad win by the largest of percentage margins?
Wait, 5 Democratic candidates?
Like over the course of his many terms in office.
Yeah.
Oh, the largest percent margin.
What was his biggest margin of victory?
Let's go with the last one. Good old Chet.
Because you know it?
No, it was Donald Avinson. Donald Avinson. All right.
Okay.
Matt, this question is for you. Against which of his 4 other Democratic candidates did Terry Branstad win by the smallest of percentage margins?
That was definitely Chet Culver, because I know his name.
No.
Darn it! Come on.
It was Lowell Junkins. Lowell Junkins. All right, Vic.
Yeah.
Last question of the show
Take
for
it
you
strong.
here.
Take it strong.
Pressure is on. How many electoral votes did West Branch-born Herbert Hoover receive in the 1928 presidential election?
Electoral votes, 1928. Yeah. Let's go with 172.
444.
Why would you guess less than 270?
444. It's a lot. All right, Matt, last
Does that
question.
number change?
Last question for you.
Yeah.
How many electoral votes did Hoover receive in the 1932 presidential election?
That number probably changes, huh? But I'm going to act like it didn't change and kick it up a couple more. So let's go with 320.
Actually, the number we're looking for was 59.
Oh, geez, it does change.
59.
Wow.
All right, well, listen, we'll be right back after a short break. They're going to tabulate the scores. And also, let me remind you, we're having a special Thanksgiving-themed episode next week. Make sure you tune in for that. We'll be right back with our scores.
I feel so 1 to 10. Definitely.
Because we only have one. They took all the money.
Thanks to all of it.
Well, you know, I hope I represent the state fairly well. I've called it home now for 6 years.
What is the team name this evening?
I've kind of been a fan, so sounds fun.
So this show.
Well, I don't care about being Smartest Iowan. I just need to beat heaven.
I feel real good and stupid all at the same time.
And we are back. The judges are tabulating the scores. How do you think you did? You feel good? How about you, Matt?
I'm pretty comfortable. I think I won.
Matt is comfortable. He feels good. The judges are working
Something
on
called
the
moxie.
score. Do we have a score from the judges yet? They are tabulating back there, and the winner is Vikram with 110 to Matt with 80. That seems like doesn't seem like there's more points floating out there somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I want to thank you both for participating. I want to thank everybody at home for watching. As always, I want to thank our very generous sponsors, the Graphic Printing and Design and the Texas Roadhouse. If you would like to be a contestant, email us. Email smartestiowan@gmail.com. On behalf of PATV, I'm Yale Cohn, and come out, as you can see on the screen right there, great lineup of comedians benefiting great local charity, English River Outfitters. That's going to be this Sunday, November 11th at 6:30 at the Mill. And make sure to stay watching, because right after this, they're gonna leave the set. We're gonna change clothes, and I'm gonna interview Joseph Dobrian right here in the studio, talk about his great new book, Seldom Right But Never Not. He's a fellow you should both really have on your show. Yeah, he's a great, well-spoken guy, libertarian. Really, I call him like the Christopher Hitchens of Iowa, man. Really, really great. So. And the winner gets the lovely shirt, which I know that you will be wearing in studio on Sunday.
You can see right through me with this shirt on.
Yeah. Well, we could see right through you even before.
Yeah, you're already
man. Well, come back again. No, pleasure.
Well,
Make sure you tune in.
Thank you very much.
Tune into their show. It's 4 o'clock every Sunday on KRUI. If you're here in Iowa City, you can also stream it online. Thanks everybody at home for watching, and we'll see you next week. Dance. Bye.